On guys, it's your man C to the J to the C. Y'all know how I be, and today is story time. Story time. Y'all know how I do the stories. Let's talk about it. Okay. So today's story I'm gonna say is the day I got caught off guard. I got caught off guard and I got beat. Like you get me? Whenever you caught off guard, you get your ass beat. Where I'm from, I don't know where y'all from. Y'all probably had it all sweet. Y'all parents buying you everything you want and everything. I came from like both my parents were here growing up, but when I hit high school, my parents slipped. It was just a single mom after that. So just know. But yeah, we gonna talk about the day I got caught off guard. I got caught off guard. So this was back in elementary school. It was what grade it was? I think third grade. No, it was. It was. Yeah, I got. Yeah, it was third grade going to fourth grade, summer school. So it was summer school, and we was third graders going to fourth grade, getting ready for fourth graders. And back then, back in the early days, like you could make fun of anybody in a simple way. Now you gotta be like really make fun of somebody, make it really funny, and try your best. But back then, any simple stuff, anybody was like, "Oh, he tried you." Oh, like you get a reaction from any simple stuff. So you know how in third grade there was a lot of people that flunked in my state. I don't know where y'all from, but in Florida there's the FCAT. And in third grade, if you do not pass the FCAT reading and mathematics, you will repeat the third grade. You will take it again. So there was a few kids in our summer school class that failed the third grade. I passed first time around. God is good. Like, yeah, that's another story. But I passed, and it was summer school. We was getting ready for fourth grade, and those that flunked, they was in our class. So they older kids than us, but they still in our grade now because they flunked. So I know one of them. Like it's just basically they were always in groups, and me, I was just like the. I was quiet. I was still quiet in elementary school, but I had a mouth on me. I ain't gonna say I had a mouth to get attacked. I just had a mouth that any kid my age would have. So there was a boy named Izzy. I'm gonna keep it short. If he watching this, he know what I'm talking. But Izzy, like basically, like he was just like I felt at that time. I'm not saying now, Izzy, if you're watching, but at that time, I felt like he was full of himself. So for me, being a little kid, I was just like, who he think he is? Like, what the hell? And things like that. So I was like, damn, you got a big lip. And then everybody was like, ah, and kids was laughing. And I started making fun of his shoes. I said, that nigga, where I ain't say nigga because we was too young to know what that word is. So I said, that guy, that I forgot what I said, dude. I was like, he got a big shoes. It's probably size 100. They were like, oh, size 100. Oh. Like, we really were kids, man. For that to be funny, like, what? That dry. And then I was like, size 100. And all is get off saying is keep on talking. He said, keep talking. He said, watch out. All right, keep talking. And he's saying, keep talking. I'm saying, what do you mean keep talking? Like, because one thing, everybody knew the direction I take to go home. Everybody knew. So for somebody who knew that everybody knew the direction I take to go home, you would think like I'd keep my mouth closed. And I was a quiet kid. But like I said, at that age, you still kind of had a mouth on you. So you get me? So I was saying size 100, you got a big lip. And all Izzy kept on saying is keep talking. He said, watch what happened. And he said, watch what happened. I'm like, what the hell? But I remember everybody knew the path and direction I take to get home. Everybody knew. Everybody named mama and they dad, everybody knew because everybody knew my dad and everybody knew my dad didn't play that. So nobody, even though people do the direction I take, nobody F with me because there was more like, first of all, he's a quiet kid. He sometimes talking. Carolyn's like a quiet guy. He's nice thing like that. And second of all, everybody knew my dad didn't play. I got another story when I got my dad got involved, but that's another day. Like I said, I kept talking, making fun of him, and then we went out of class. Izzy went his direction, I went my direction. So I'm heading home. I'm with my brother, I'm with my sister. So we take a long path home. It's a distance from my elementary school to where I live. And we took a long path home, and there was like From afar, there was like Sable Palm Supermarket, the barber shop, everywhere. So we passed in the back of the hospitals. We got past the back of the hospital, do a whole turn to get to my house. So while we're in the back of the hospitals in that abandoned place, but it was always quiet, things like that, I'm walking. We look, my brother turns around and said, "Who's that coming?" I look from afar. I see somebody running at high speed towards me, my brother and sister. I'm like, that's probably somebody just exercising. That's what I thought. What? I said, that's probably somebody just exercising. So then the person was running fast, and we just start walking. Then we saw a person really running fast. We slowed down to make them pass. But my brother and sister was paying attention to that person. Me, I just turned the corner, mind my business, come out of school. I was tired. I was ready to get home. Then the person, got past my brother and sister. I turned around feeling like wind pressure in my back. I turned around and bam, that boy Izzy comes out of nowhere and just stuffed my jaw. Like straight stuffed it. Bam, like, wow, oh shit. And he went bam, bam. He was just swinging, bam, bam. He was just beating my ass, kicking, like punching, kicking, punching, kicking. He said, "You was talking all that shit." He said, "Talk shit now, talk shit now." And he hit me, and I'm this and that. And then he runs away after doing that. And my eyes was red. Like, oh, I was, what? Like, I was pissed. And then I was crying, but I wasn't crying off of like getting my ass beat. I was crying with rage, like I wanted to hurt somebody. And I was crying, and my shirt was ripped, and then Izzy just ran. And then we got home. My mom was like, "What happened?" I told my mom, like, it's just another day in the office. And then things like that. I went to sleep, and boy, did I learn my lesson. Next day, I was quiet. Izzy was quiet too. Now, I could have been the person that basically, we was young at that time. I knew he flunked. He was kind of taller than me at that time. He was stronger. I was just a little kid. Like, my idea was like, he beat my ass. He showed me that he's not playing. And he also showed me he knows the direction I take to get home. So there's not a guy I want to continue pissing off. So I was quiet the next day. I ain't say nothing. And he wasn't the type of guy that was bragging about beating my ass. He was in class quiet. He looked my way, kind of. I ain't look his way. I was like, ooh, that, okay. I learned my lesson. And lesson, I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say, "Why you didn't do shit?" But the lesson is, like, when you got a mouth, somebody gonna shut it for you. Just like learn from it, and then things change after that. There's so much stories to tell, but that's my today's story time. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your man C to the J to the C, and I'm out. Be breezy.